Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. So we're continuing from where we left off, filling up the lorry with these onions that I tipped here after the harvest and taking them to the least production that I've got, which is turning the onions into products for a much better profit hopefully. So let's go to the products or productions. As you can see, we've leased the quarry and the vegetable processing factory, and that's currently got 58,000 litres of onions in it. It's producing onion soup and onion salt out of the onions, so I'm going to continue to take all of these onions there and make sure it's full and get all of the onions produced, or at least as many as possible, produced into products before the price is at its best in November, December time. And then the quarry, that's producing big stones, and they will be then taken to the stonemason, which I'll also have to lease and turn them into castle stones for building the castle. So that is the main project today. I might also get a field drilled. I think there's, what month is it now? September, yes. So I think there'll be another crop to drill now, barley and wheat, yes. So we'll probably get a field of wheat or barley planted today as well. 23 I think is the one that I was going to do, because 24 and 22 are already planted. They actually need spraying, they've got weeds in them. And then 23, yeah, that will be planted with wheat, I would have thought. So yeah, lots to do as usual. Certainly enjoying this series though. It's a good series, lots of things, different things to do, which I haven't done before, so that's always a good thing. So I'll get straight on and deliver this load of onions and come back and get another load, and once I've done all the onion moving, or at least some of the onion moving, I will look into doing some more of the quarry things. If there's any pallets spawned or any stones spawned, I'm assuming there has been by now, but I'll check that when I get there. Make sure we've got something being produced at the quarry, and then they need to go to the stonemasons eventually. But yeah, I'll need to have a look at that when I get down there, so I'll continue moving some onions for the time being and then come back to you in a bit. Okay, so we're making some good progress in moving these. I reckon this will probably be the last load actually. I don't think we'll need to move much more. I think there'll be, well, I think it's difficult to say how many litres are here, but I would say 36,000 litres the trailer can hold, the lorry, so I reckon it'll all fit. It's annoying that I can't leave it going on its own really, because it keeps stopping. It's not quite picking it all up as well as I was hoping it would do, but it's working. It's just that you've got to keep adjusting all the time to get it to pick it up and keep it level with the lorry as well to keep it going in. Luckily it's all adjustable, but it just takes a bit of time to get it all picked up. So what I'm going to do, while in the meantime, I'll just leave this for a second. Let's go and get in the tractor, the New Holland, and get the seed drill on and get the wheat started. I'll get the helper doing this, because that way that can be going on in the background while I finish off moving those last few onions. And then after that, once the onions are all moved, I went and had a look, and there are quite a few actually pallets of stone which can be taken to the Stonemasons. Obviously I'll need to lease that production to get it to work, but yeah, I'm going to do that today, and then we can start actually producing some castle stone to take to the castle. So that will hopefully happen today, and this will be helpful if the helper gets this done for me, because yeah, it just saves me a job if I don't do the drilling. There's not an awful lot of fertiliser in this drill. I haven't got any more here, so if it does run out I'm going to have to go to the shop and pick some up, but I'll get it going straight away now to save time in this field over here, and yes, just see how it gets on really. So yeah, not this field, this is going to be an onion field, so I'm going to continue onion production, because it is actually, I think, well, I haven't sold any yet, but I think it is going to be quite profitable hopefully. Especially now I've got this leasing mod for the productions, which means I can turn the onions into something a bit more profitable than just onions. So yeah, I'm hoping for the best with that, but we'll see. Anyway, here we are in the field. Oh, I've also realised I've got some spraying to do as well. I don't want to forget to do the spraying either, but yeah, let's just get this going on a helper. Just send it off and it'll basically go until it runs out of fertiliser, which I'm not sure how long that'll take. But I'm hoping that the wheat won't take quite as much fertiliser as the canola did. That really did get through the fertiliser, but yeah, hoping for better things with the wheat, or less expensive. Okay, back to this. I'm going to continue getting the last little bit loaded up and taken over to the production, and I'll come back to you once we've moved all of the onions. Okay, what I thought we might do, since the tractor's busy with the drilling and the other one's on the water bowser further away, I might buy a container or attachment with a flatbed on it. There's not many to choose from with flatbeds, they're mostly containers, but there's two. This one is a bale container and that one is for wood. I don't think it makes a lot of difference, except this one's slightly cheaper, so I'm going to go with this one. So yeah, here we go. Let's put the matching colour, which I haven't got, I don't think. No, I didn't save the colour as a favourite. Actually, I probably could just do grey, actually. That would probably work just as well. So I'll go with a grey. Doesn't actually have to be a colour, does it really? So yeah, we'll go with that. It's probably okay. Or is there a grey on here? Yeah, dark grey. Let's go with that one. Does it put the price up? No, it doesn't. Good. Okay, so yeah, that looks good. We'll go with that, and I'm hoping to move the pallets of stone with this. So let's buy that. £7,000, not too expensive. Cheaper than a whole trailer anyway. So yeah, we'll drop the container off there. Need to go onto that and drop. There we go. Let's drop that off. Pick the hook back up, and then I'm going to head to the shop. Pick up the new flatbed attachment. Obviously we do have this flatbed trailer here, but like I say, there's no tractor here at the moment, and I've already got the lorry out, so we'll use this. The whole point of this, buying this in the first place, was so that it was multi-attachment, so I can put different attachments on it. So far we've only got a grain container, so yeah, it's nice to have something different for it. So I'll head down there and get that picked up, and then head over to the quarry and load up with those those pallets of stone, and then take them over to the stonemason, and then I'll come back to you there, and we'll get that bought or leased. I think we'll have to lease it, and start that production going and get some castle stone produced. And when I've done that, I'll probably come back to the sawmill and pick up some wood to take to the castle, the building project there. So I'll speak to you again in a minute. Okay, here we are at the Stonemasons, so we need to get this leased so that I'll actually be able to use it. So let's see how much this is to lease. 958, not terrible. Okay, and we need to make castle stone. We might need both, but at the moment we just need castle stone, I checked, so we get that activated, and then we need to deliver these pallets, which I'm not quite sure where they go. It must be one of these trigger points though. It's either this one or the one around the corner, I'd have thought. It's that one, yeah, good. Okay, so they're delivered, and then if you go to here, we can see that there's now 5,000 litres of big stones in the incoming materials, and then they're going to be produced into castle stones, which I can then take to the castle building project and get that a bit more progressed. But now I'm going to head to the yard again, get to the sawmill, and get some more of those timber products loaded and taken to the castle. Hopefully if it will take them. It might not take them, depending on whether or not it needs the stones first or not. But at least now we've got the stones in production, so it shouldn't be too long before we can get them delivered to the castle. Not today probably, but in a probably next episode or the one after that, depending on how much time I skip today or next time. Now this is going to be a bit tricky. There's a bus coming around the bend. I need to go right here, so let's just try and avoid the bus. There we go. And it's also, just point out, it's nice not to have the issue I was having on the previous multiplayer series with that Scania hook loader mod, which got a bit excited, the back of it, so dancing around if I had a load on, which was a little bit annoying. This one, nice to see it doesn't do that, so I think it was an issue with the Scania lorry, unfortunately. It may be that the modder will fix that. If they did fix that, it would be really good, because then it would be usable again. But at the moment, it is a bit difficult to use that one, so it's nice to use this one. I'm just checking the map actually, I'm not sure where I'm going. I've not come from the Stonemasons before back to the farm. Yeah, just follow this road around I think, and eventually I'll get back to the farm. So yeah, it's a bit of a long way. I'll go into first person view just for a change, and yeah, we'll head back to the yard, get the sawmill products loaded, and then take them to the castle. all done. So that was quite profitable. 160,000 now in the bank. That's nice to see. The same can't be said for the helper, which seems to have given up. So I will take over now. Oh no, it hasn't given up. Sorry, I forgot it's going to run out of fertilizer. It's run out of fertilizer. So yes, I will go and refill that. Yes, I forgot about the low fertilizer. I actually missed it coming up to say it had run out, but obviously it did. So at some point I was obviously not paying attention, so I will go to the shop, and luckily we have the money now to afford lots of fertiliser, so I'll go and buy some more. In fact, we might even have a few bags still there. I can't remember. I just went there and I can't even remember now. I know there are some things there. It might be just herbicide or something, or lime, but I know there are some products at the shop already, but if not, I'll have to buy some more. Get the drill filled up with fertiliser, and then I'll come back and resume the drilling. That's the drilling all done on that field, and I'm now going to get the roller going on a helper just to get that started, and then we'll probably continue that next time. I also need to not forget to do the spraying as well. We've got 2 fields that need herbicide spraying, so yeah, it's a bit of another thing that needs to be remembered. So I'm sure I will remember, but just in case. Yeah, but it's the 2 canola fields, this one here on the right here, and the one over the bottom end of the field down there. They're the 2 fields that need to be sprayed for herbicide. I'll probably use the JCB for that, possibly, depending on whether or not this tractor is available at the time, but this will be for next episode. It won't be for today. I'm just trying to make a mental note to remember to do it. That was all. So yeah, let's get the helper going. AI worker, 2 laps of the headlands. Okay, and we'll just start that and see what happens. Okay, off it goes. So yeah, pretty good episode there today. Got quite a lot done. Lots of different variety of things as well for a change, which is nice. Yeah, you can see this one needs rolling. These 2 need herbicide. That one is an empty field, so that doesn't matter. And yeah, it would be nice to buy another field as well at some point in the future. Particularly that one. That's got a very good expected yield potential, so yeah, I'll aim for that one. It's not too far out of reach, especially with the 30% discount. I can get up to 35% discount as well, so yeah, with another contract for Walter, I'll be able to buy that one for a reasonable amount. I can't afford it yet, but I'm not too far away, so that'll be good. Yeah, I think aim for 36 next, as long as it has a decent crop in it. It's it's got a cotton crop in it, so that could be a little bit tricky. It's not out of the question. I could lease a cotton harvester and get that harvested. The only sort of questionable thing is that you wouldn't generally find cotton being grown in Scotland. Or at all. So yes, that is a bit strange that they're growing cotton, but never mind. And then just to finish, let's just quickly check on the productions to make sure. I could possibly set these, which is the Quarry, possibly set that to distributing now. let's do that for distributing. Then all the future big stones will go directly to the stonemason rather than having to move them manually, which would be quite useful. Everything else looks good. So yeah, I'll leave them all running until next time. And the helper's going fine on the rolling as well, that's good. Okay, so we're going to leave it there. I really hope you've enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.